finally arrived. Attack on Titan season 4 episode 1, technically episode 60 depending on how you want to look at it, the title of which is The Other Side of the Season 4 episode 1. And they don't give you a chance to take a break. They might play with you a little bit. It seems like a nice opening and birds in the sky, and you soon realize that this is a sense that to me reminded me of a bomb or an explosion going off and kind of, you know, muting your hearing a little bit. And you realize this is not somebody laying in a meadow. This is a brand new character named Falco, and he is in the midst of a nasty battle, the likes of which only could remind me of World War II. So they get pulled into the trenches, and now we get a quick and interesting introduction to a lot of different characters that we quite honestly have never seen before. We have Falco, who's our supposed protagonist right off the bat. There's not really much to know about him other than he's young, he's in a battle, and he's got an older brother named Colt. Colt is older, blonde hair, and then there's also 3 other individuals that are there around them in the immediate vicinity. We have Zofia, we have Udo, and we have Gabby. You very quickly find out that these are 4 members of, I would say, an elite group, and they follow Commander Magath, trying to figure out why are these people special. Goke, did you catch on? I mean, you can't miss it right off the bat. Falco, Zofia, Udo, Gabby, why are they special? What differentiates them from these other soldiers in the trenches?
All right, so first off, all 4 of them, along with the older brother, are Eldians, and they're a part of the Eldian squad. We see that right off the bat when the commander goes in there and he straight up's like, the Eldians, and he just starts talking to them like super down. But to answer your question, Kuma, all 4 of the kids are candidates to become the Armor Titan, my favorite Titan, by the way. And one more thing, Falco at the beginning of the scene when he's laying down looking in the sky at the bird, let's relate that back to the end of season 3 of the bird that Aaron is looking at in the sky. Is it the same bird? Oh, snap. But yeah, yeah, I like how they connected that. I like how the artists and everybody connected that. And I'm also loving this new art. Mappa, thank you. The fluidity of the art is amazing. Digging it.
Planning to take out this armored train. I'm gonna talk to Goke about this one, man. You mentioned it before, you brought this up. They're planning, you know, Commander Magath is talking about what are they gonna do to get this attack, because they gotta get it. They gotta get it. They gotta sink this fleet that's in the port and everything like that. His plan involves 800 Eldians, things like a suicide squad and so on and so. What did you think about that? This is a Marleyan army, by the way, but the Eldians are going to go and run into this attack. What did you think?
Well, they're all from the country the country is named Marley, so they're inherently going to be in a Marleyan army. But yeah, there's 2 different types of people within the Marleyan, within the Marley country, the Marleyan society, the Marleyans and the Eldians. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. They have no concern for these people's lives, and they honestly talk as if they owe the Marleyans this type of suicide mission. And the difference between, in my opinion, and I don't know, obviously I wasn't a soldier in World War II, a Japanese soldier in World War II, but I would think that even if you were afraid of the kamikaze attack and dying, at least you have that feeling of, I'm doing this for my country, I'm doing this for the emperor. But these guys are doing this because they're looked down. They're being forced to do this because they're looked down upon. And it's like, we owe you owe us this because of the sins of your ancestors. But again, who's to say how history is written too? Because what really happened in the past. And another thing that this reminds me of is in the United States, our history here with how the Black American soldiers were treated during World War II, World War I, and the Tuskegee Airmen, and every single war before the 1960s and 70s. They were segregated into their own camps. They couldn't elevate to commander status, and they were talked to like garbage. Like, it's so stupid that you are fighting with somebody for the same country, but somehow you're looked down upon. I just got those feelings, and I just felt disgusted about it. I felt really bad. I appreciated that they showed that. Onyx, it looks like you have something to say, my man.
Yeah, I thought that was funny because
you funny? Like, what the heck? I just spilled out my heart, man. Look at this guy.
Listen,
how dare you?
It was more ironic, I guess, because the Marlians, like you said, it's disgusting that they don't care about the lives of the Eldians. But the Marlians, the reason why they're such a great country and great power is because they control the power of the Titans, which can only be attained by the Eldians. So that was just kind of like,
bada boom.
That's just kind of like, it didn't make sense to me. It's like, dude, like, you hate the Eldians, but the reason why you're such a great country is because you have Eldians that can go Titan mode.
Dude, yeah, great point, dude.
I love it. And you're right, historically. I'm going to throw in the Roman army. The Romans were known for having this amazing empire, but they were also, one of the things behind the scenes nobody really knows is that once they conquered a group, they were baller because they would then investigate, interrogate, and take the amazing traits of their enemies and turn that into the Roman army. And that was one of the things that kept them so on the top of everything. So it's sickening, but it's not unrealistic. It's been done throughout history for the longest time.
About the candidates for the Armor Titan. So we see at the end scene, Falco is the main kid in this ending. To me, he doesn't deserve to be the successor to the Armor Titan. Gabby does. Gabby did so much work. She's super smart. She put so much work in to saving 800 Eldians from being suicide bombed. She deserves it. And they better not dude, I'm going to be so pissed if they make Falco the successor and not her. Just like they're making Aaron kind of, I don't know, Aaron's the main character or whatever, but his servant girl pretty much is Mikasa. And I don't want Gabby to be that to him. That's what
honestly, the fact that you just said it kind of ended with that ending scene with Falco shelling. Yeah, maybe Reiner did die in that Navy fleet counterattack.
I'm gone. I'm signing out.
Hey, I'll take all the credit and the point for it. If it does happen that way, shout out your boy Kuma. I appreciate it. No, this is definitely very interesting. Again, very interested to see episode 2 and see where they're gonna take this, because I have no clue. Onix mentioned we haven't even seen Aaron yet. I don't even know who's going to be. We know the next Beast Titan, or at least who's planned to be. We know the 4 candidates that could be the Armored Titan. Are they leaving? Are they staying? The war is over, but is the war over? I don't know. Lots and lots of questions, but this has been really, really good and epic. I like Onyx's talk about the opening and ending themes. Kind of dark and broody, but that's really where this went. This was like a World War II battle, this whole episode. And at this point, I'm going to pass the baton on to Goke. Here you go, sir.
We will see you next time on our next review of Attack on Titan. Super hyped, super ready for this next episode. As always, super. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit us up on Facebook. We actually have a Facebook page. It's called Socially Anime. And a question for you guys to answer in the comment section. We want to know who you want to be the successor of the Armor Titan. Do you want Falco, Udo, which is the kid with the glasses, Gabby, which is the straight G, or Zofia, which is the blonde girl who didn't say anything? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next episode. Peace.